because I've been in this stage of clarity and listening to, more so clarity and just listening to my surroundings and what's in front of me, and understanding what's being placed in front of me and just getting the clarity in it, just seeing things for what it is. And I will say, for those of you who are struggling to figure out or to understand why people aren't doing certain things, moving a certain way that you would like them to move, it is not your job to figure that out. It is not your place to figure it out. It's not your job to try to get the why nots, the questions, because it's just like, think of these things of when you're starting up a business or things you want to do, or you're going after a goal or things you're trying to seek. Think of it just as a guy trying to talk to you, right? And he's breadcrumbing you, or he's doing little stuff, keeping you emotionally there, but he's pulling back, he's being distant. Think of it as that way. Treat it like a man is bothering you in this relationship and you're setting boundaries, and you're just going to go at peace and you're going to walk away from it. Don't try to figure out that why, and don't try to over explain. Don't ask questions. Don't do none of that, because all it's going to do is basically put you in a position to either get manipulated or make you feel even worse than what you felt. And then once you say it and they still don't do it, it's just like you're going to feel even more hurt. The best thing is to pull back. Pull back, be silent, and keep doing you. At the end of the day, your crowd will find you. You don't have to go seeking validation in people. You don't have to go seeking validation in your family, friends, and nobody at all. Keep going forward and keep pushing and keep doing the work, because no matter what, somebody sees it. Strangers make you rich at the end of the day. Strangers support you. Strangers will give you, I cannot explain how much support I have gotten from literal strangers. People I have never met. I have never, the concept of a stranger gives you so much support, believes in you, believes in your craft. Like, that means so much in itself. Like, every time I think about people that have sat in my chair, I feel so honored. I feel so blessed, and I feel so grateful and filled with gratitude and fullness and completeness, because it's just like, my work not only speaks for itself, but then I have people that trust me. I have people that come in my chair. I have people that pay in full. I have people that buy my hair. Like, all of these things are just like, oh my God. Like, God has really made me the chosen one. I am God's child, and nothing and nobody can stop that from happening. Nothing and nobody can take that away from me. Nothing and nobody can, try to form anything against me, because no weapon formed against me shall prosper. Like, when you start to sit there and think about it, it's just like, oh my gosh, like, this is crazy. It's just like, how, I don't know that feeling when rappers get on that stage and everybody knows the words to their songs. Like, I don't know how that feels, but I feel like that's the feeling it feels like it just feels so like, oh my gosh, these people really rock with me. These people really support me. I don't care, y'all. I don't care my video get 20 views, like, even just 20, even if it get 20 likes, even if it get 15, 10, 12, 2, like, just to even see somebody just supporting you, even if it's like, and especially it being somebody you don't even know, like, it feels so freaking good. Like, it feels like, wow, like, somebody sees me. Like, I'm doing this, and it might start this small, but this is going to grow big. And if it's starting like this, like, I know it's going to get bigger. You just have to know, you have to feel it, you have to believe it, you have to declare and decree it, because that's what's going to come. Like, I just be feeling so blessed and so overwhelmed, like, with joy. It's just like, dang, like, people really do support me. People really do love me. People really do want to see me win, even if it's not the people that I thought was going to be there. And I think it is. I do understand, once you get a certain point in your business too, you will understand it will be a grieving process when you do let go of, I thought so-and-so was going to support me. I thought so-and-so was going to be there. I thought so-and-so was going to go a little bit harder. And then it's like, I just stop expecting things out of people. You know what I'm saying? Like, just stop expecting it out of them. If you stop setting the expectations for certain people so high, you will not be disappointed. There's no room to be disappointed if you don't have no expectations for them. It's like, oh, okay, just note it. It is what it is, and keep it pushing. And that's not to say, not do nothing about it. Just, you see it, acknowledge it, and you let it go. 1, 2, 3, release them. Release it. Release it. Let it go. Like, that's the best way I can put it, because the more and more you dwell on it, it's like you blocking your blessings by dwelling on something that's just like, it is what it is. It is what it is. There's nothing you can change about it. There's nothing you can do about it. Like, why stress something that you cannot change? Why keep over analyzing something you cannot change? No matter what you say, what you do, it doesn't matter. And the thing is even if you do say it, it's just going to make you even still feel away, because it's just like, you're going to feel like, I shouldn't have even had to say it. You know what I mean? So just like, don't say it. Don't. It's okay. It is what it is. It won't be the first time and it won't be the last time. And just think of it as building blocks. This is things that are going to be put in place for you to deal with and assess and, you know, figure out, you know, how you're going to handle it later on, and continue to, because it'll always be more and more every time. Each way you go, it'll always be something. And you have to remember, when you're on the road to success, sometimes at the top, it's lonely for a reason. And then you find your people. Once you find your people, it's like, strangers love me. I have nothing to worry about. Like, you know, and I can honestly say I have a great support system. I genuinely love my sisters and my family, all down to like my uncles, my grandma. My grandma goes hard for me. Okay, my grandma definitely goes hard every time she talks. Like, and it's always been honorable to be able to do her hair too. Like, I don't even think she knows, but it's such an honor to be able to do my grandma's hair, like to do her roller set, to wash her. Like, it's such an honor to do it, because it's like, you know, she been getting her roller sets and her press for a long time. So when I do her hair, I feel so, like, you know, honored. And I feel like, you know, and it's important to have those connections and build that stuff while you can, loving your people while you can, and do it while you can. If you have a family member or a loved one, anyone, do their hair, do it, whatever service you got, do it with them, because I'm telling you, those will be your biggest supporters. My grandma is a big supporter of me. She is. A lot of my family is, and I genuinely love each and every single one of them that has gone so hard for me, that has sat with me, that has referred me, that has talked about me, that has, you know, anything like that. Because I can genuinely say, I understand some people don't have that support at all, but I can genuinely say that I have had that support from day one, when I was starting in my house back home, before I even got my license. And, you know, just to hear how people are so proud of me. And it's just like, sometimes you need to hear it. I didn't even, like, sometimes you don't even know, but it's like, you know, to hear my uncles that don't even live here, that one lives in Atlanta, one lives in like Boston, and they're just telling me how proud they are of me. And they literally comment on all my stuff on Facebook, y'all. Like, literally don't miss a beat on nothing that I post. And it's so refreshing, because it's just like dang, like, you know, I don't know what it is that's making y'all proud. Like, I guess just to see me do what I'm doing, but like, I'm so happy of that. Even to hear my parents, you know, just, it's a refreshing feeling like that, and I feel complete in that. So the people that, you know, that's why I don't stress about anything else or anybody else, because I genuinely have a genuine family, and I come from love and I know love. So it's just like, you don't have to stress about those small stuff. I'm telling you, like, don't stress about it. Whatever it is that you have in your heart to do, or you feel like you want to venture off and start, go ahead and start it. Start that business, start that journal, start that podcast, start that song, start that writing, start whatever it is, start YouTube, whatever it is you plan to do, start it. If it's making content, if it's, you know, being some, do it. And just remember, when you're doing these things, try to make sure you give back in some kind of way. You always want to make sure that you're giving back to your community, and you're giving back to the people that pour into you, because what you give out in this world is what you're going to give back. So you just want to be strong and stand firm on that, and have your principles in everything that you do, whether it's your business, your content, whatever it is. Make sure you have that, because it matters. It does. And it has a lot to say about your character at the end of the day. And this is why a part of me, I do hair. And then I don't know if y'all do know, but I'm also a caregiver, and I love that job. Like, I've been doing that job for a long time, and I've always told people as long as I can remember, that I love to be of service to people, because I feel like that's my calling, to be of service to people. Like, once I realized that was my calling when I started the caregiving journey, and I wanted to be a nurse and everything like that, which we'll get into that in another video. I knew that being of service to people was my calling, because it went from, you know, being a caregiver to also now providing services and doing people's hair. I'm sure it's gonna get too cold. Being a caregiver and, you know, then doing hair, it's just made me realize, like, that is my calling, to be of service to people and to be able to pour into people in no matter way or whatever aspect that is, whether it's me cleaning behind you, giving you full care, or it's me, you know, being your therapist, or it's me doing your hair, making you feel beautiful, making you feel whole again, or just me just talking to you. You know what I'm saying? So once I realized that, it's like, it made me morph into who I am, you know, start believing who I am, walking into my purpose, walking into who I am. And when you find that, hold on to it, and you stand proud with your head out, held high, and your chest out, because that is what God would want you to do. Do what you are called to do. And I know that is what I'm called to do, because I've been discerning, I've been listening, and I've been quiet, I've been still. So you just have to figure that out for yourself. And I feel like that's what it is for me. I've always said that since the beginning of time. And one thing I always wanted to do was be of service to people. Like, I remember, like, in elementary school, like, you know how they sit you down and they ask you, like, you know what you want to be and all that, and they'll put on like on your transcript. If you go back to my transcript literally says I wanted to be a pediatrician. Then it switched from a pediatric doctor to nursing. And then I got out of school, and then it was like I kind of psyched myself out of it, which is why I feel like I want to revisit it. But I did psych myself out of it. I feel like in my mind, like, you know, it's just too much. I can't do it, like, you know, whatever. And I still feel like I find myself doing that. But I know somewhere down the line, I'm going to do it, y'all. I just have to. I have to do it because I know I can. Just because I know I can. So I have to. But I was like, I'm going to start out as a medical assistant. Then I'm going to work my way up. And then I ended up doing hair. So that's how that happened. But I'm actually going to eat my food now before it gets cold. And I don't know if I'm gonna eat it on camera, y'all. Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna eat it on camera. I'm probably not gonna eat it on camera. So if I don't eat this on camera, I will talk to y'all later. I love y'all. And just remember to follow your heart, follow your dreams. Don't worry about other people. Don't wait on nobody. Don't let nobody psych you out what you're doing. Don't tell nobody. Better yet, talk to God about it. Write it down, manifest it, and then just start. Don't even tell nobody, because you got people that will talk you out of your dreams, psych you out of whatever it is you want to do. And because you listen to them, it's instilling fear into you. They're pouring fear into you. So don't talk to nobody that doesn't have a genuine open mind and that you would want to take advice from. And I always tell people, I don't take advice from people. I vent out loud, but there's rarely a time where I ask for advice, unless it's somebody that's like older than me that I know that has that wisdom in them. And all that, I rarely take advice from just anybody. You have to be a person that I see myself in your shoes. You have something that I would like, some level of success I would like to reach, for me to be like, oh, you know, it's like. And it's not to say you can't discern what any advice that you do get. And then it's like some people, okay, like that was a great suggestion. That was like, okay, yeah. But for the most part, have discernment. Be careful, ask, you know, talk to whoever you need to talk to after you get whatever advice or whatever you hear. But do not let people instill fear into your dreams, because that fear will be a droplet of something that will ruin you that you do not need. Write it down, talk to yourself about it, manifest it, talk to God, whoever it is you believe in. You know, do what you do. Do whatever you need to do. But sometimes some things it's best you keep it to yourself. It's best you keep it to yourself and you don't tell nobody. It's best you just sit there. You talk about it. You you figure out a plan. You watch a couple videos. You know, do some research on it. Like, do that. But don't let nobody psych you out. And don't focus on the people and if you're already doing something, don't focus on the people that are close to you, that aren't supporting you, that aren't doing whatever it is that you feel like you want them to do, that aren't, you know, don't focus on that. Don't focus on that at all, because at the end of the day, do it for the right reasons. Do it for the reason you know you want to do it. And at the end of the day, your people will find you. Your crowd will find you. You don't need to wait on nobody else. You don't have to wait on those select few of people. Your crowd will find you.